episode's for you!
Sup guys, I am Diz, this is Domino, and did you know she's half of a pit bull? What are you doing? Do you have to go wee?
You wanna go outside?
We'll be right back. Pitbull Awareness Day is October 28th, and we missed it. So we're making up for it by making this video. Number 1, the term pitbull is not actually a breed of dog. It's a cluster of the bully breeds. So it includes the American Staffordshire Terrier, the Staffordshire Terrier, the American Bull Terrier, the Bull Terrier, the Bulldogs. It includes them all. Number 2, pit bulls don't actually have lockjaw. There's no link in their bone, there's no special muscle that makes it so that they can't open their mouth, there's no enzyme. They are just determined. So if they want to latch on to something, can you guys hear the tennis ball sliding around in there? So getting them to let go is more a battle of determination. Number 3, Helen Keller's support dog was a pit bull named Sir Thomas. You want me to hold on? I don't want to hold on. Number 4, the bully breeds became popular in the 1800s when they would use them as bait dogs. They would take 1 or 2 dogs and pit them up against a bull or a bear. It became outlawed in 1835. Number 5, after it was outlawed for them to fight bulls and bears, they put them up against rats. That is where the term pit out of the pit bull comes from. They would take these rats and they would toss them into a pit with the dogs, and they would see which dog could kill more rats in an allotted amount of time. Number 6, they were brought to America before the Civil War. That is when we start to see the American Staffordshire Terrier. They wanted to breed them bigger so that they could use them for farm work and to guard their livestock and their families. Number 7, the Staffordshire Terrier became known as the nanny dog. You're not a very good nanny dog, you can't even keep an eye on your own ball. Not that they actually watch the children like a nanny. What are you doing? You're being my nanny. It's not that they actually watched the children, they were just companion dogs. And that's why when they made the Little Rascals TV show, Petey was a pit bull. Number 8. During World War I and World War II, they were known as the All-American Dog, and they were used for everything. From a family pet to advertisement to even soldiers. Sergeant Stubby served for 18 months. He was in 17 different battles and did 4 different campaigns. Go Sergeant Stubby. What are you looking at? Number 9. As of December 2017, the American Temperament Test Society tested different bully breeds as well as a whole bunch of other dog breeds. In the case of the Staffordshire Terrier, 143 were tested, 130 of them passed, 13 failed, giving them a 90.9% success rate. With the American Pit Bull Terrier, 931 were tested, 814 of them passed, giving them an 87.4% success rate. With the American Staffordshire Terrier, 743 of them were tested, 635 of them passed, giving them an 85.5% success rate. If you would like to see where other dogs stacked up in their statistics, the link is down below. In 1987, Sports Illustrated put out a cover with a very vicious looking pit bull on it with bold writing saying, "Beware of this dog." But in 2008, Sports Illustrated had to eat crow. On the cover, they had a sweet pit bull and a story about Vic's dogs. Which leads me to number 11. In 2008, NFL former quarterback Mike Vick's dog ring was busted. They took 51 dogs from his property. Some were able to be adopted right away, but 22 of them had to enter a rehabilitation program. Some of them went to the Best Friends Animal Society in Utah, while others went to Bad Rap in California. And now, some of those dogs live happily with the families they were adopted by, while others, well, all of them, became spokes dogs for the breed. Before this, it was believed that you could not rehabilitate a pit bull that had been in a dog ring. After this, they proved that wrong. There is hope for dogs that have been abused and have been put into fighting rings. They deserve a family too. And as a bonus, if you were wondering about Domino, her mother was half Staffordshire Terrier and half Labrador. Her father was half Staffordshire Terrier and half Border Collie, which I guess that makes her a Border Collie, or maybe a Storley, or maybe a pit lab bod. I guess that all depends on how you want to splice that up. But she was born sometime last November, so she's about a year now. I thought that she was going to get a lot bigger than this. I mean, labs are pretty good-sized dogs, and pit bulls are good-sized dogs, and border collies are bigger than that. But I guess she's just gonna stay all teeny tiny, widow witty bitty widow. My widow poopy, my witty witty bitty puppy, my sweetie puppy. Oh, I say sleepy and you wake up. And if you guys are thinking about adopting a pit bull, and that's how you wound up here, I just want to give you a little bit about my experience. This is the smartest dog that I have ever owned. She is the most trainable dog that I've ever owned. She is sweet, she is compassionate, and she is caring. I get nervous in front of the camera. I start stumbling around what I'm trying to say. So when you see her come up to me and rest her head on my arm, that is her bringing me comfort. Anytime she feels me get stressed out or anything, she handles that beautifully. And I know that a lot of dogs do that, but I have never had a dog so compassionate. And I realize that may not be how all pit bulls are. I'm very against just judging a whole breed of dog off of one dog. Just because you've had a bad experience with one pit bull, or you read one horrible article about them, or you heard about one of them biting somebody, all dogs are capable of biting. All dogs have teeth. All dogs have a limit. Any dog can bite. Just because they're a pit bull does not mean they're going to bite you. But it also doesn't mean that they're going to be dominant. So I suggest when adopting a dog, take your time, meet the dog, get to know the dog. Or you could do what we did. We took Thor, who we know is a very good, trained, loving dog. We took him and we made him pick her. He met her and neither one of them got too excited. They both kind of wandered around, checked each other out, and wandered around some more. And they've become really good friends and made a really good team. And he has helped make a really amazing dog for me. I could not ask for better. And as always, if you like this video, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, that would be awesome. If you want to see more Dizzy content, you can just hit subscribe and turn on notifications, and then you won't miss the next one. If you want to just look at pictures of my dog, you can follow her on Instagram at DizIsHavingABadDay. Ban stupid people, not the breed. Thank you so much for watching. Bring it back, lazy! Come on! Cute. 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 Dominoes to your toes, Dominoes. Dominoes to your toes, Dominoes. Oh, you're pushing all sorts of buttons. Take a number, dog. What about? Oh, don't drop it. Ouch. Ew, I got my knee. My knee funny bone. That really smarts. Celebrate good times. Come on. Drop it. Drop it. Good girl. Staffordshire. Staffordshire! Because of their sweet demeanor.